Another freaking Azumir cleric.
Another one. I don't think you've had any Azimir clerics before in your life.
I've only had Azumir clerics. I've played nothing else in my life. Only Azumir clerics. Honra is count, even though she's no longer an Azumir cleric.
The hunter's a human. She's not a
Honra's a
cleric.
human now, but I made her as an Azumir cleric, and that was taken away from me.
The servers tried to tell you you have a lot.
The server's
Oh
telling
my,
me to have variety.
my Azmirs are all. Kato Kune.
I mean, you do have a lot of Kato Makunes. He's around a lot of worlds.
He's he's around a bit.
He's around. He gets around.
I mean, at the same time,
What?
I feel like I have another Azimir somewhere,
Uh,
right?
you you probably do.
Makune just killing them.
Probably. I mean, to be fair, not even Khaldun was an Azamir. Goddamn.
Like
All of your
Azimir is a
holy,
human.
divinely chosen people are just fucking humans. Oh my goodness.
Goddamn humans.
Human. Oh, golly. I really don't know why my problem is, like, whenever there's something D&D related, I stay up way too late.
And then you don't go to sleep.
Hmm?
And then you don't go to sleep.
Well, no, I technically sleep. Listen, I'm not as bad as the Fred. Sorry, Fred. Love you, Art.
Fred doesn't,
Hmm?
Fred doesn't sleep.
Fred doesn't
I think.
sleep. No, I don't think Fred sleeps. I think Fred's a spear.
But even spears sleep.
You know, there's a quote that comes to mind. And that's, are you smart enough to sleep? And I know Fred is smart enough.
Yeah, I do too.
I
We
know Fred
believe.
is smart enough to sleep.
That was such a good line when it was delivered.
Be
It's
completely
embarrassing.
serious on. Is it smart enough to sleep? Alrighty. Oh my god, yeah, line call. Okay, line call. I'm sorry, you're gonna be deleted. Yeeted deleted.
Yeah, we got to clear off the document.
I salute the service, line call.
You have done a great service. Now you shall be removed.
Remove it.
Remember when I got stopped by the cops last time? That was weird.
Oh yeah, the cop was great. I'm keeping his picture. He might come in handy. I feel like that's not the last time we'll see him.
The worst part is, I think you're right.
No, like when we go to kill the executioner, he's going to be there.
He's gonna be
I don't
like
know why,
cross,
I don't know how. He's just gonna show up at the end and probably be like, "You're all under arrest,"
and then he's gonna die.
and then he's gonna die.
Oh my. Oh my, oh no, oh my, oh no. Because you know it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's sad. He is going to say. He's gonna start. He's gonna show up. He's gonna be like the executioner. Your name is pretty suspicious.
That, or he's gonna show up like way before, like way after everything else, and pretty much be like, yes, I've been piecing this together for my entire career. What did that strange man mean? And like, why did he have that like military grade weapon? Was there a war happening here the entire time?
I remember it back from the Great War. This
Oh,
reminds me. This reminds me of the Great War, and we're gonna be like, the what? Did someone actually explain to us what happened during the Great War? No, it
why haven't
reminds
we
me of
heard
the
about
Great
it?
War.
It's been enough time. It's out of the public zeitgeist. Why is, what? Like, Qua,
Why does
how old are
everyone?
you?
Why does everyone seem to remember the Great War? What happened here? Why did it happen here? Who did it happen with? Like, who's what's going on, guys? If everyone remembers the Great War, why are we doing this? Yeah, so you want to hit us with one of the? I don't know if you're actually alive right now.
Hmm?
I don't know if you're actually alive right now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, you want to hit us with a recap then?
Last time on the adventures of Domains of Cup War Hornrings, um, Mitsuka was like, "Yo, yo, yo! I'm a rapper. You're gonna notice me. You're gonna face me. You're gonna fight me. I got the beats now. Yo, 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 yo!" And then Honer was like, "This is empty. I feel nothing from this." She turns over to Hanku and says, "Do you feel something? Is this an empty like song to you?" And Hanku's like, "No, this is full of heart. It sucks, but it's full of heart." And then Honer's like, "Huh, neat."
It
Then
sucks.
she goes backstage and is like, "Hey, bro," and then he's like, "Oh wow, hey, great to see you." And then Honer just feels empty. And Honer's like, "All right, well, yeah, woo, hi, hi, hi."
Hi.
Let's make this alliance work, shall we? At which point he was like, "Yeah, let's do this. I'm about to shake you," and then her was like, "Stop. I changed my mind. Your song wasn't enough, you scrub." He's like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't feel anything. I don't feel like if you were to like say no, I wouldn't feel anything. If you said yes, I wouldn't feel anything. So like, here's the dealio. I will do this alliance with you in 2 days. Is if you can make my heart go doki doki with your newest song, or newest performance. If you can't make my heart go doki doki," hi Fred, "then I will not alliance with you." And he was like, "What?" And then his servant was like, "Yes, I see. Very logical. Wise choice."
The first step, but we were in the wrong.
Just at which point Honer walked off. She was prepared to cast invisibility. I'm pretty sure she did. She saw death for a second and felt nothing. She returned home, saw her broski Kiku. Kiku was like, "Yes, I am Kiku." And they had like a nice long chat about things of like what's happening with life and like where are they going, and like, "Oh yeah, I guess I'm not high priestess currently right now." It's like, "Yes, it does not matter. We will still prevail. We are still leaders." And she's like, "Oh wow, that's a really great line. Too bad I'm empty on the inside. By the way, do you like do you have a crush on anybody like Miss Sarah Whitecourt?" And like, "Yes, we were dating," and then she broke, and then she woke up, and then she no longer is empty on the inside. -1 charge to the staff for the staffing. Staff of Lesser Charm. I only have 2 more of those, and one of them was used on feeling better. Let's go.
It wasn't just feeling better. It was legitimately removing a charm effect.
Literally moving a charm effect.
Which we didn't know existed.
No, Honra knew.
We had no idea.
Honra absolutely knew that there was something fucked up going on inside of her. She was like, yeah, I don't feel anything. This sucks.
That's normal Honra behavior.
Normal Honra behavior, you're right, but like, she still knew there was something fucked up.
Okay, that's fair.
My recap was perfect. There was nothing wrong with it. It was great. Everyone should know exactly what's going on.
Yeah, when we make the movie.
Yeah, when we make the movie.
We just gotta make
Alrighty.
the movie.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Perfect. Then let's get started.
Let's move my microphone just a little bit. Dark clouds. They did not let up. Even as they stood, floated gingerly above the brightened sky. Those clouds didn't move an inch. This was late winter. It didn't snow here, not very frequently, and when it did, snow came down in wafts. Feet upon feet. Feet of snow. That did not happen this year, not yet. But that made the thought of it happening soon heavy in those minds from all those who walked below. The amount of rain. I'm in an echo chamber of Discord notifications. The amount of rain that would come would only be though in the 2 years that Wayne Armada has been here, never experienced a heavy snow. True. Snow that would come down would always be light, fluffy, if at all. Honra taking a look out of the bunker door. She knew it was going to snow. Of course it was. But it wasn't going to snow because of any natural affliction. No. It was going to snow something sad. How do you explain that? Something sad.
As in it's gonna snow because there's something sad happening is thematic.
Yeah.
It's thematic snow. Ha. Who the hell's feeling sad right now? What sort of plot lines happening? Is my companion dying? Oh no.
Route of the Executioner. They've been killing mages for the last day, if not longer. Word hasn't fully spread, Makiku has picked up that at least 12 more mages daily.
Wow, not making an alliance for 2 whole days is like killing a lot of people off. Wow, that was not my intention.
And still, it's good that we didn't act. At least for the time being. This was bait. An attempt to draw any kind-hearted souls out, which truly was the intention here. There was no question of it. While the mages did pose a threat to the executioner, masters, and servants alike, they needed to be taken out. That's true. At the same time, wasn't a surprising amount of backlash for it. It was like no one even knew. To have a total of 50 mages appear within the last couple of days speculated, and no one to bat an eye. That's 50 people who can't go home to their family if they have a family, of course. That's 50 people who will be found dead in the street. And that's if our estimations are correct. Estimations are not correct. It could be higher. Mixika was in danger. Eventually. Just like the rest of us. Zonra placed the door closed again. Hanku still not returned. You had to wonder how they were doing back home. There was no conversation. There couldn't be. If we talked too much or got too close, it would be putting them in danger. If they weren't already in danger. A form of stress started to fill her body.
I like to exercise.
You could exercise, or you could just give them a call.
Well, that's why I was gonna exercise, so I wouldn't feel tempted, and so I could release some of the stress.
Yeah, but what's the point of exercising?
I don't mind having a larger body, but I personally prefer to be able to. Well, I guess I have no reason to like wear my High Priestess outfit anymore, but there's still something nice about being able to put it on, mainly because if I want to use it to try and survive and not die, I don't have any other replacement armor right now.
Yeah,
So it's either like,
still fail.
Yeah, but like now my regular clothes are starting to get tighter.
You just need to buy new clothing.
I mean, that is true. That is true. But might as well do both. Oru's a greedy person. She can do both. She can do more shopping and she can do some exercise.
For what it's worth, the temptation was avoided.
It was what?
For what it's worth, the temptation was avoided.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh my god, this is so horrifying. Just like that mental, like, probing and, like, the whole idea of, like, it definitely is like a moment of like wanting to give in, but to her this is still like the whole idea of I have to carry on no matter what. It is that broken mentality that she and Kiku shares. I mean, maybe she should get new armor as well. Stress shopping, woo!
Time being, let's just simply put a little bit of effort into re-strengthening one's bonds. Their own body.
She hasn't swung a sword in forever.
Really hasn't. Been such a long time. You know, it actually feels good. She feels really good. Allows you to force your body kind of to almost focus entirely on one thing, one very mechanical thing.
Is my body still broken though? Yeah. It's good though. Yeah.
In a good way.
Yeah, in a good way.
It's like planting the seeds of expectation. A few push-ups here, a swing of the ever-long rapier, which yearned to once again take battle. The cycle of growth, the bloom of a new eon. She was being tempted. She knew that.
What?
And it was
No. What are you talking about? No. What? No, yeah. Sorry, that was sarcasm.
was beginning to get a little unbearable. But the exercise calmed it down a bit. The only thought it could come up with was if, of course, the Grail was capable of doing something like this to her without her even subconsciously realizing what it was doing to the other contestants. And for once, it wasn't a bout of paranoia or expectation or dissonance. It was actually a little bit of genuine, almost pity or worry. You could hope that Mixika was able to and was strong enough to resist the blood urge to endanger everyone he loved. But Mixika wasn't the only one she had that feeling around, or towards. She had seen firsthand the implore nature, familiar-wise, of Riskier Dreed and his fanatics. The idea that they would be willing to sacrifice themselves all for this man's instability. He may be crazy, but when he honestly believes something, whether it's be the Grail's influence or his own, Riskier seems like the first loose cannon to go. The war craves for more sacrifices. It wants, no. It's almost like it needs and the sacrifice is to continue. And if it doesn't receive them, it will probably try and reclaim from what it can. Honora has 2 charges left on Yasu's ever-broken staff. That's 2 attempts to restrict any sort of intensive domination.
The plan is definitely, like, once we get to Matika, probably go straight towards the Executioner.
That's likely a good idea. If the Grail is fed its weekly adamants, perhaps it will be kinder and loosen up its grip.
And, yeah. I mean,
Well, but a
and
year
theoretically...
ago-
Hmm?
Oh, but a year ago, there's very little question of the Grail's purpose. It was more a question of whether or not someone would try and abuse or manipulate the Grail. The Grail's purpose had never really come into effect. But now it felt almost as if it itself was a form of evil. Kiku, opening up the door, returned back from his scouting endeavor.
Welcome back. I imagine she picks up a towel or something, or, like, just dries herself off if she was sweating.
Getting prepared for the next upcoming fight.
Hmm?
Getting prepared for the next upcoming fight.
I'm going a bit stir crazy, yes. Figured that it could help me keep my mind off of things, and I don't want to not be able to wear any sorts of armor going into battle. Although it's not going to do much. If I'm lucky, it will save my life.
You don't want to be in range of the Executioner.
He wants to be in the range of the Executioner?
You don't want to be in range.
Nods to that.
Normally, I'd suggest we go after the Master while our servants fight. The Master is not going to be gracing us with his presence. I've located him. He's headed north. It's not all. I suspect his true intentions lie in our old allies, Ellie and Haida, the creators of the Grail War. He's likely to try and pressure them into giving him some sort of boon. When he finds out they can't, there's no saying what could happen.
That doesn't surprise me. Ah, golly. Perhaps it's best if we intervene with that, though. I do want to have a fair and honest war. However, no matter what, either we let people continue to die here outside the war, or we let risk their lives instead. I suppose I don't think you should go alone. Although, if anyone were to be able to stop him, it would be you. Do you think you're going to be needed for the fight against the Executioner? Silence. Dramatic pause. The void beyond the stars. Ah, wow, my dice. Oh, Justin just died. Well, looks like it's just you and me. And you. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's doing great. I got stall for time. Oh, golly. Oh. Yeah, well, that's good. Alrighty. Oh, welcome back.
Crashed.
Yeah, I figured as much.
What was the last thing you heard me say?
Yeah, you mentioned about the dude going up north. And
Yeah. You were like, you were the best person who could possibly go up there?
yeah, pretty much I said that. I don't know what the last thing you heard me say was.
That.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. Of like, if anyone were to go up there, you're the best person. I don't... Although I'm not a big fan of splitting us up. If we were, you'd be the one who could take it down.
I don't want to split up.
He doesn't want to split up, aw.
Between the three of us, I want to accompany you to fight the Servant. If we don't eliminate the Servant, the likelihood that they're going to cause chaos under another master, dragging another one into the war, is far too high.
That is true. Do we have any way of contacting Ellie?
We could try and phone.
Well, we can hope that she's near her phone, and simply warn her like that.
There's magic for that, to make sure that she is. However, neither of us possess any of this sort of magic.
Damn, yeah, and all of our allies that we... And all of the allies that we know who might are sort of with the others.
No. Let's worry about one thing at a time. Let's get rid of the Executioner. We can give a call best we can. If it doesn't work out, we're going to have to trust in them. We have to play this war safely and correctly. I think that goes for our enemies as well. It would be good to try and intercept. But once the Executioner is lost, no doubt his intentions will turn hostile. I'll think of something.
Right.
Kiku looks like he's already thought of something. He looks like he's already thought of something well before he mentioned he was going to think of something.
Well, I'm glad that it is in capable hands such as yours. Has it been close to the 2 days where I'm gonna meet up with Mitsuka?
This is the day.
This is the day. Oh, perfect, perfect. Well then, just to be clear, after I recruit Mitsuka, we'll be heading out immediately after in order to take down the executioner. Question mark, as in like he knows the plan better than I do.
I'll accompany you. Let's gather Mixika as soon as possible. If, of course, he is capable of waking your sleeping heart. That was some Kiku humor.
Ha ha ha. A-H-A-H-A-H-A.
A-H-A-H-A-H-A-H.
Alright, Zoe, I'm not getting drunk. You roll the d20. See if you're getting drunk. You gotta roll for yourself. Perfect, you're getting drunk tonight! Woo!
Oh, I thought you said drugged.
No.
It's like, that's a lot less wholesome. I mean, one of those is considerably better than the other one.
Now don't mind me, I'm gonna go off to my death recruiting a child for war. Yeah! D&D's great!
It's just like the real thing.
Child soldiers, yeah! Fucking love it, yeah!
As we start moving down the street, the clouds still threaten overhead. It almost feels as if they're still boxing. They're waiting. Cautiously. Carefully. When was the last time you walked down the street with Kiku to a nightclub where a bunch of people be listening to a boy sing about rap?
I don't understand this gosh dang rap, but hopefully, you know, Hanko has done her job and made him sound better. Fucking ouch.
Makes sense.
Hmm?
Just looking at it. It looks like there's a higher turnout tonight.
Oh my. Something bad is gonna happen here. There's no way it's not.
Yes. It seems like they've removed one of the back walls to try and make space for some people. Of course, Onra this time doesn't have to pay to get in.
I absolutely hate how there's no back wall. Is it a free shot to the stage from where the executioner is?
For sure.
What?
Yes.
Yes?
If the executioner repositioned herself, it could be completely a straight shot to death.
God damn it. Okay. Just like rubs her like just like a sense of stress.
I don't like it either.
Hmm?
I don't like it either. Something about it seems off. It's too open. Good that Mixika is drawing such an avid audience.
I am gonna do a perception check.
I'll give you advantage on that with help.
Or, yeah. The thing I'm looking for,
Well,
maybe I should
I'll
just get Kiku.
You perception, just regular. I'll investigation.
I'll tell Kiku what I'm thinking. I'll do a bit of a message, just for the safety's sake, and say, the last time that we experienced her, she used mirrors. She might not have changed locations and simply have some sort of reflective surface in order to see where to target.
Light out for mirrors. Here. If you see any, rub this on them.
Oh, what is it? Oh my goodness.
It looks like it's some sort of gel.
Alrighty, perception check. 7, nope. Just using a building. Is there like a really reflective building anywhere outside? Oh my god.
Yes, put it all on the entire building.
I know, I don't want to put it on the entire building. I'm just asking if it's there.
That would be bad. No. Mirror buildings luckily do not exist. Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Okay, cool.
I mean, reflective glass buildings, on the other hand.
Frick. Okay. Oh, I hate it. It's giving me so much anxiety. Okay.
Perfectly prepared.
I can do minor illusion on the stage. And just pretty much make him displaced, essentially. Or not minor illusion, sorry, where is it? What is it called? Silent image. That's only 10 minutes? Fuck! I can't do that. That's not good enough.
Not the execution.
How long is this performance?
An hour and a half. He won't be on the stage for a full hour and a half, but it is an hour and a half.
I can get... Technically, if I use up all of my... Wait, no, we have Dee Dee for a reason.
Exactly.
Damn it, I don't trust, like, the conversation via...
Nope. It's not the executioner we need to worry about here. It's worse. We might have to change our targets. Kiku, with his 25 investigation.
God damn, I love it. Freaking nerd boy. Let's go, nerd boy.
Did somebody say safety?
Safety comes first, not third.
I'm perfectly ready. I'm perfectly prepared.
Ah.
Just to throw that joke again.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. We're going to deal with Castor. Right now, we're standing in the middle of a blender.
Fucking blenders! Ah, I hate blenders.
Let's move to the back. Recruit Hiroko. and find Castor. I'll look and see what I can do about deactivating these sigils. You summon your servant and be prepared for servant combat. There's not enough time to evacuate everyone.
Fuck. Yeah, no, the only way to, like, summon Dee Dee is at least saying, like, calling out for Dee Dee, right? Have I talked to her at all?
For the telepath line. You know
Okay,
she's
okay.
nearby.
Do I have visual on her?
No visual. You have a vague idea of where she is. She likely has visual on you.
I will say, just because I do not trust the telepathy whatsoever. Damn it, but if I say, Dee Dee, let me see you, if the enemy is watching right now.
They'll know.
Hmm?
If the enemy's watching, they'll know.
I have to just assume, like, yeah, I'm going to the back room, so... Back rooms. I'll just do a quick short message that says back room so I can hopefully see her. I'll do that, like, probably, yeah.
Sister.
Hmm?
And sister.
Hmm?
Very careful.
Alrighty, I'll be careful. Oh, I don't have my armor up. Silent image is a thing. I will...
Sister, do not do drugs. Drugs are bad.
Fuck it, I will cast Silent Image on the door to the back room. Ah, wait, no, that doesn't work. It would only work if I was already invisible. I can't do both concentrations.
I miss dual concentrations.
I miss dual concentrations too. Alrighty, so, I don't...
We're spoiled from dual concentrations.
Spoiled from dual concentrations.
Invisibility.
Do I do invisibility? What?
Do you want to do invisibility?
I can't really do it right now since I'm in the middle of a crowd.
Oh, when you do get to the back rooms, but I mean, like,
I'll decide in a second or two.
Yeah, because I don't know if invisibility is. I don't know if that's necessarily.
Oh, it's
going
no
to really
concentration.
do. That's so much better. It's just you can't use a spell. You can't use a spell after it.
Yeah, yeah. I will get to the back room so I can hopefully see Dee Dee.
It's a little hard to get in. The very same guard recognizes and lets you in. As you dip into the back room, appearing sideways as if some sort of paper doll, Dee Dee, twirls into view.
How familiar are you with the situation?
I heard everything.
God damn, even through message. Alrighty. Alright, then let's go. Alright, cool, she can disappear again. Oh wait, no, we don't know what everything is. Okay, cool.
But of course, we're going to need a rider to combat a caster.
Back to Caster? What? Oh yeah,
Mhm.
because we're going... Wait, was
We'll
that
need
the
a
plan?
rider to combat a caster.
Oh, right, Ryder. Yeah, oh yeah. Damn, wait, we have a class advantage here?
We do have a class advantage here.
This probably means nothing. Let's go!
It means very little. Moto is not too far away, as he seems to be pacing back and forth before he notices. Ah, my beautiful flowers. Have you come to see the performance today? I can assure you, the sight is so much better from the side. Or perhaps are you here for something else?
We would be on the floor, but we have good idea. We're in a good position to believe that the performance will be interrupted.
You don't
Caster
say
is-
that
Hmm?
an enemy servant is planning to interrupt a concert.
They've already set traps on the floor. Caster.
Caster, which one? That's not the one, the spear. No, of course not. No, that's the other one. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Caster's here. He just kind of was mumbling and muttering to himself, trying to figure out what Caster was, almost as if he was a little scatterbrained.
Although the deal hasn't come to fruition, let's team up at the bare minimum for this one.
I do agree.
So do we know where Caster is?
You haven't lost me. I'm still here.
Oh, are they in the crowd?
No, we don't know where they are, but I'm still here. We don't know where Caster or Caster's master is. Tell me, what do you know about Caster? I didn't take them for the kind to set traps.
I'm gonna do an investigation because I'm an illusionist and I know there can be lots of illusions up, but from what I understand, it's a monastery person, right?
The monastery person.
Let me just roll my investigation first. 24, because I am a god at investigation, apparently.
Yeah, I don't think we're really built for. I don't think we're built for perception. I'll be honest.
No, well, that's why I'm built for investigation.
I think I should be making the perception checks.
My perception check is horrible, and my investigation is. I always forget it's good because it's not as good as Kiku's like looking around for clues. Her investigation is much more for books.
Skills. Gotta love them.
Hmm?
Skills. Gotta love them.
Gotta love them. They're definitely yep.
Hmm.
No illusions.
No illusions. Wherever they are, they're probably not going to be watching.
They're from a. They're from the same time period as King Khaldun, a priestess Azori, and General Alexander. Or they were a part of a opposing country called the Monastery. She has a way of instantly taking down those with not enough endurance. Powered kill! Oh, I hate powered kill.
Witch that is capable of instant. Hmm. I don't like the sound of that.
And they have already set up a trap within the audience and stage, or just audience?
Audience and stage.
They have already set up a trap within the audience and the performance stage. So I think the best thing to do is draw their ire elsewheres with you as bait.
Me as bait is all and good. But I won't be acting as bait very long if they have a way of instantly killing me.
And that's what we're here for, I believe. Kind of like
Kind of
looks over to
lean.
Dee Dee to see if she has a way of avoiding that.
Oh? I do have a way that might be able to get us through. However, just because we'll be able to take one of those attacks doesn't mean that I'm raring for another. You have a method? I'd love to hear it. Unfortunately, that's going to be a little bit of a secret. No sacrifice. I can't have you dying for me. Moda crosses his arms almost as if he somehow got the idea that Dee Dee was going to pull like some weird dumb sacrifice move. You don't know. Maybe I was just super enamored you called me a flower. I have heard of a witch once before who was capable of killing with a single touch. But no one could think to survive. What they did was they managed to grab the witch, bind her hands, and gag her mouth. So why don't I propose a different strategy? I will run out into the open, but keep far enough from anyone as a witch with such power could not possibly hide themselves that easily. Then, once they come to combat me, they will, of course, have no idea that I know their power. And once that happens, I will rely on you to do the gagging. Dee Dee looks and smiles as if, yeah, that's a great plan. But you get the impression of, I'm just gonna do my plan.
Yeah. Dee's gonna do her own thing. The point is he's convinced to become the, target. Sounds perfect. Well then, it's best to do... If we are lucky, we'll be able to take care of this before anyone notices and the performance can go on.
He smiles confidently, as if he knows his plan will work. Dee Dee smiles confidently, knowing that he is completely mad.
Yep. I forgot to bring down Hirokomoto.
This is the easy way. Just let Caster kill him, and then you're like, hey, Caster, peace.
To be fair, that would be a really good play if we were betraying them. It's almost a shame that we aren't.
It's almost a shame that we're not betraying him.
It's a big shame that we aren't just doing this to, like, get him to run to his death.
You know, it's so true. Because whenever do we get the opportunity to just completely throw somebody to like the utter depths of their own despair by like betraying them like this?
You know, I'm kind of scared that Dee Dee's gonna... I mean, no, Dee Dee's not gonna do that. That's not part of the plan. Dee's not corrupted by the Grail.
Oh, Dee Dee's corrupted by the Grail. There's just no reason for her to kill herself like that.
Yeah.
I don't know where he got that idea from. That's completely off-brand for character. Yazoo, it makes sense, because Yazoo's filled with strategy and guilt. Dee Dee, no. Dee Dee doesn't feel emotions.
He's crazy.
Dee Dee's crazy.
No, you wanna know where he got that idea from?
Where?
It's sacrificing somebody else. It's using somebody else's life as like the price for his life.
How so? I mean, yeah, it is, but like, I'm missing something. Like, what's the
bug people? She probably has someone in her pocket.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Probably places it on Hirokomoto so it auto-targets that guy instead of him.
Yeah, I think we've seen that too. Old person redirected to a fly.
Yeah. She is a bad person and Honor's fine with it. Where's Dee Dee's picture? You want to drag Dee Dee's picture here?
I can 100% drag Dee Dee's picture there.
Also our enemies as well.
Can we clear the rain off the map?
I'm
getting rid of the map.
There's a map? Oh yeah, that map.
Police officer can still... Rain will disappear the rain for 2, just so we have room.
Yep.
Caster and probably Catgrat is there. There we go. Kiku's around. There's Dee Dee. We about to 2v1 some lady.
Put Dee Dee above me. Because my screen only shows a few things.
Oh. Uh, the movie for this is gonna be wild.
The movie's gonna be wild.
That's just Castor, right? We haven't seen Castor since like Catgrat. Catgrat's kind of gone a little loopy.
Oh no, I don't. Obviously, her idol was an eldritch horror, and the Grail's been fucking with her.
Yeah, but like she's got a little loopy.
What do you mean by that? Like, do we see her? Do we know what's happening?
Oh, because like from everything we knew about Catgrat, she completely did like she did a 180
How so?
because she was the non-magicy speculative high member of academics like by
Yeah, she
far
was
one of the most stable individuals.
a respectable individual. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and now she's helping terrorists bomb schools and murdering tons of people at a concert. Normal stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I will probably do like if I see Kiku or can keep an eye on Kiku, I'll probably do just keep an active message up on him in order to like just you know make sure that we can be in communication. As I'm glad that he
stop the blender.
Hmm?
I have to figure out how to try and stop the blender.
Yeah, yeah, you have some time out of combat. And like I'm hoping that Hirokomoto will draw them away enough so that they realize think Hirokomoto's fleeing, except he's not gonna look like he's fleeing and yeah. It's probably not gonna work.
You don't know, they're crazy.
They're crazy. They could just, blunder everyone for the funsies of it. Honra doesn't have the metagaming knowledge to know that the monastery has something to do with old god energies, right?
And no.
Damn it, she would have absolutely plugged her ears at this ace if she knew.
The best we got is that Riskier and Catgrat are on the same religious spectrum.
And we don't know Riskier loves the old gods / nightmares.
What we do with the information that they're connected is whatever we do with the information that they're connected.
Who's Riskier, though, again?
He's the guy who had a bunch of his fanatics commit suicide to summon Camus.
Oh, right. So do we know he's old goddy? I mean, Nightmare?
We know he's something, and we know it's not good. We don't really have any concrete conclusion that he's relative to the nightmare.
Okay, cool.
It's not a very hard jump. I mean, have you seen the guy?
So would it be paranoid to plug my ears to look around? Would that be metagaming? Can I do this?
No, I don't know the answer, so let's do it.
Server-kun!
Screw the consequences, just do it.
Okay.
Just do it.
I'll just do it, okay? I'll plug my ears and look across the back of the concert hall and backstage and stuff.
It doesn't seem like there's anything here.
Okay, phew, and not anything on the symbols or any. Okay, cool. We're good.
I think we explore outside. Oh, such a shame. I was really thinking this was going to be one of Mixika's peak performances. The two of you head outside.
Oh, do I go outside too? What?
Want to go outside?
I feel like that's gonna lead to my death. I'll cast invisibility on myself.
I mean, you either stay inside and help with the meat blender, or...
Yeah, I'll cast invisibility because, like, I'll be able to at least maybe elude, well... Actually, so instead of casting invisibility first, no, I can't really manipulate my, silent image while invisible, can I? Can I?
No, I don't believe you can.
Damn it, but it's not casting a spell, it's just manipulating as an action. Okay.
Which technically is still sending the spell work to be manipulated. It might not work like that in base, and that's sad, but I know
Server,
for certain
yeah.
it's not going to work in server. I would definitely want to be able to do that, because that sounds super fun and cool, but...
That sounds cool, yeah, that sounds really cool. I will cast... Realistically, I should have my familiar up too, right? Thank you for the head pats. Oh god, it's so... Get your face. Sorry.
Pwah.
The head pat was way too low, and it was like... yeah.
It was reduced for a smaller icon. Were you small yesterday?
I was smaller. I was just lower to the ground. When I'm alone, I don't need to, like, hike myself up so much. I was pretty much where my face was pretty much where the top of your box is. Thank you for the head pats.
Alright. I was still optimistic.
Alrighty.
Yeah, you do have Find Familiar. The question is, where do you want to be? How do you want to utilize yourself here?
I think I want to, because he's going out of the side door, I assume?
And he's going into the alley. And he's going to be taking Dee Dee with him.
He's going into the alleyway. Part of me thinks that maybe I should guard Mitsika. But realistically, no, having an eye on everything is probably better. So I will cast invisibility and sort of like have my familiar up looking around, just keeping a perception up for if and when they come by. And my goal is to essentially just like hopefully give some assistance, be in a position where I can see them, but not necessarily in an AoE area. And not in a direct line attack either from a different position. Trying to be in like the most safest position I can be, while keeping an eye on them. If there's a roof access, I'll go to the roof access, sort of thing.
I think I know where to put you.
Perfect. I mean, I'd say I don't need an investigation. I only need a stealth, right? Well, I'm being put.
Definitely roll a stealth, because you're not looking for you are not looking for anything. You are trying to support and watch.
Yeah, I'm trying to support. My stealth is horrible. I got 3 twice.
A master servant battle is is going to primarily be you just kind of chilling in the back, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. It is. I come out to support if I need to.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be mainly watching them fight two demigods fighting.
You want to pull up like some popcorn?
Oh my goodness! I ate my last bag recently. I don't got any more.
Oh, I was going to
I
say
think
we
I
could
used
call
it during Goblin
intermission.
Slayer.
Darn.
I could get some chips though.
Yeah, let's call it intermission and grab some.
All right, everybody, make sure you get your snacks. We're grabbing our snacks because we're gonna be sitting back and doing nothing. This is how you play D&D.
This is how you play Dungeons and Dragons, everybody.
It's an interactive story. You don't have to story just to like interact with it, or other way
I still have,
around.
I still have to read it, but
You have to read it. I don't have to do anything. I just have to watch and be like, I want to do this now.
I kill everyone.
That being said, I will BRB. Make sure you grab your snacky snooze. I'm gonna probably get some pap if we have some. Just make myself real comfy.
Comfortable. Let's do this.
We'll be right back after these ads. When I say ads, I mean the Void of Eternity. This section is sponsored by Silence. Enjoy it while you sleep. Enjoy it while you scream. Enjoy it all the time. We have Silence. Let's go. And that was our sponsored segment by Silence. I hope you enjoyed that message we had for you. Next, The next sponsor we have is Bears. Oh, I should have prepped it a little bit first before I made that joke. Okay, cool. Hold on. Yeah, oh my goodness, bears. You know them, they eat you. Not actually. We do want preference that any jokes about bears eating you is just a joke. Bears, although can be very territorial, they will not go out of their way to harm you most of the time. It's the same as anybody else. Just because you have one axe-wielding maniac with a mask doesn't mean all axe-wielding maniacs with a mask will stab you. Bears are just like that. So, I would like to hand it over to our sponsor, Bears, so you can get the full so you can get the real heart of the situation.
Get everything you...
Sorry. Sometimes ads have ads. This is awkward. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here is the message from our sponsor, Bears. Wow. Oh my. You have to see this. You have to see this. Oh my goodness. Oh my gods. Bravo! Can you believe that? Those inspiring words from Bear. The Bear. Quite impressive. Kind of hard to stab someone with an axe? Depends on the axe, okay. That's why you use the other side. But the point is, that was our lovely sponsorship by Bear. I hope that you, I hope you all learned something important about bears today. That, just unjustified, just the worst kind of just discrimination against bears. It is truly heart-wrenching that they have been painted as such murderous creatures. Do you know how many bear sprayed bears every year? Because I don't. But all I know is that anytime that somebody goes hiking in the woods, they bring bear spray. That's discriminatory. Why not bring, vending machine spray? Vending machines kill more people than sharks. Scare away that vending machine. Make sure that it doesn't fall on you while you're hiking. You know, the bear and the bear and shark alliance is going strong. They both understand what it means to be a creature who's really large. Sharks are fully just eats fish, So there's no omnivoreness going on. But bears, they're omnivore. They don't even just solely eat meat, and if they eat meat, it's usually scavenged. So I'm passionate about bears. Part of me expects Justin to be back and is just listening in on this. Nope? Okay, cool. Alright. Buying more time. Alrighty, are we ready for the next sponsored section? Bears did a wonderful job. We had the silence. This might be a conflict of interest. I don't know how the sponsors will feel. Because one was silence. This next one is the weird portal void noises. And you know how whenever you're falling through whenever you're like falling through a black hole or something like that, whenever there's like a void, essentially, there's like always that like weird. That is a next one. How dare you add more to your Moxie? Oh my god, nah. That's a good question. That's a good question. I'll get back to you after this sponsored segment. Alright, enjoy the black hole void noises.
So
I mean,
you
don't-
like to go fast.
Welcome back. Okay, that was our sponsored segment. I hope you enjoyed it. There is a bit of like a bidding war between void silence noises and silence. But welcome back, Justin. How's it going? Did you enjoy the ads?
I didn't hear the ads. All I heard was something about bears at some point.
Yeah. We were sponsored by Silence, Bears, and Void Noises.
Last time I was sponsored by Void Noises. Well, let's just say that's when the demons came out. Am I right?
And for the Spear, I will say you are able to use 2 ability scores. So pretty much you usually get +2 to 2 stats. I'll say you can use both of them to gain 1 Moxie. Moxie's a hard one to get.
You're allowing Moxie to be bought?
Yeah, but like, so is stats. You want to hold off because we're about to get back into this fight.
There's no fight yet.
We're about to get right back into things. Do you have your snacky snooze? I hope you're ready for this.
I do. I won't be able to really eat them, but I have them. Let's do a little exploration challenge.
Indeed. Let us get started.
We can just judge them based on the abilities they use.
Are we looking at the fighters and analyzing their gear to see who
We're
wins
analyzing
this
their
battle?
We're analyzing their weapons, armor, and equipment to see which of these contestants will win the battle. None of them. Outside is a little as bustling as inside, really. People trying to cram their way into the doors. People still trying to hear through the walls to get a little bit of a free entertainment. A couple of kids hanging up against the stone, praying that they get a glimpse of their very first concert. While it may not be from a world-renowned musician, there's something charming about excited youth trying to cheese the system ever so slightly.
Running straight to their deaths.
Ah, kids. Always running right into danger. I mean, Mixika's no different. He decided he wanted to be a part of this whole thing. And, from our sources, they have been attacked before. What wish could possibly be worth, from Mixika, to still be in this war? This is a very good question.
Yeah. I can't wait to kill off his servant without even him realizing it.
Well, he'll realize when they're dead.
Right.
And then he'll have to go form a bond with the executioner.
Perfect. Did we try to call our friend? Probably not.
Moving into the street, confidently walking, keeping his eyes peeled. He honestly looks a little bit comic-like. I mean, as comic as you can for a who knows how long ago backwater century warlord. Comically, nonetheless. Dee Dee long since has completely vanished out of sight. She'll, of course, have to make herself present during the ordeal. Honora sticks very, very, very distant. Oh boy, I'm looking at the time. Hirokomoto leans back, placing his hand on a sword that apparates before he draws it. Whatever would a weakened servant like myself have to do against a caster double my rarity? I call you out, caster of the monastery. My name is Hirokomoto, progenitor of the Moto clan. I challenge you. Those who would place such devious intent of watching and spying on my master. Show yourself. This is a public space. I cannot have you wielding weapons in a public space.
God damn it, it's a cop, isn't it?
It's a police officer.
God damn it, no! Man gonna be dead though!
What do you mean? This is a mere show. Sir, you ask someone to duel you in the middle of a crowded area. And this isn't crowded. Crowded's over there. Guys. You're gonna have to give me a very good explanation to why you are. Who you are. I heard Hirokomoto. Sounds foreign. You can say that. Can I see your passport?
Oh wait, shit, I should actually oh gods. Wait.
Passport? No, my passport's back at the hotel. Can I see any form of identification? Mr. Moto. Here. Manager, eh? Do you manage that boy in there? Of course. He is my aspiring star. Quite ingenuous, if I say so myself. Yeah, he's pretty good. Still, it's not going to do well for his reputation if I take you in for waving around a deadly weapon. Self-defense? Sir, do you know how self-defense works? If someone threatens or plans to dismay me, I have the right to defend myself. I don't see anyone threatening to dismay you. But of course, the caster is here. Sir, that doesn't mean anything to me. Who is the caster? The caster is a devious individual who plans to both take my life and the life of my protege. Do you have any evidence perceiving this caster? You know, on second thought, I for some reason believe you. Have a good day, sir.
Dude casted
Have a good day,
friends.
sir. Sorry?
Did the dude just cast friends?
Amoto didn't do anything. He looked as surprised as everyone else.
Maybe it was DD, right? Right? Oh gods, I hope it's DD.
It's probably Dee Dee. She could have probably done that sooner.
To be fair, Honya forgot to like do anything, and then she realized she couldn't.
You know what that means? Hiroko
What's that?
Moto went through the effort to get citizenship, and we didn't.
Yeah. We aren't gonna become goddamn citizens.
Hiroko Moto actively, even if he just forged, he put the effort in to pretend to be a citizen. We were just like, nah. Not even of this place, but like, needed to become an official manager somehow.
Damn. You're right, because he wasn't
Bravo.
lying at all during the whole thing. He wasn't lying about having a passport.
No, he wasn't.
God damn! Honya feels like there's something to reflect on here about like her own like unwillingness to like become a citizen of a different country.
Such prattle is out of the way, hardly amusing, don't you say, Mr. Moto? Ah, but of course. He was just doing his job. Caster! As Moto jumps back, the caster class servant, dressed in full, primarily covering robes of white and gold, with a staff-like scepter, undoubtedly, without even questioning it. Honora can tell that Moto is outclassed. But no, you can move Catcrat out of the way. There is no Catcrat.
Oh, right. I mean, she's still around, and I'm gonna keep her roughly here, even though, oh, yeah, you can point.
Well,
She'll be
I don't
peeking
know.
out.
Tokens are going to be interesting for initiative.
Yeah, it's almost like
Just
we
two
should
of
have
these
proper
maybe.
tokens and not just like the temporary drawings I did just to like represent them.
Yep. Because we know this is going to devolve into combat, so we probably should have something to represent these fools. So let's make a no care reference, shall we? Gonna make a no care reference, but you know, I can't find the picture. So, for the time being, Caster will be represented by this lady. And Hiroko Moto will be represented by an orc Samuro.
Perfect.
I will
This is not
admit.
going to be confusing at all.
Nope. I will admit. You are rather entertaining, Mr. Moto.
Oh my goodness, she totally gets it.
What would you say about changing sides? We, of course, offer much more protection than whoever you're allied with right now. And we have no concern on whether or not your protege becomes popular or not. Those are bold words for someone putting a scythe to his neck. Still be popular. Well, remembered in the new scripture.
Damn, this girl, I totally understand her mentality. Oh, I hate it. She's just like the evil version of me, and I'm the evil one. Ah, damn it.
Don't be so hesitant. Don't make such a scowl. I'll tell you what. The only god that I have ever had service towards is Ocanus, the mighty eel. While I was not a very devout follower to Ocanus, I'm not about to put my lot in with somebody who thinks mass slaughter is okay. If you're going to have people die, they die on the battlefield of their own volition, fighting for a cause that they put in you. And you stand there with them. But civilians, ceaseless slaughter. What possibly could you have to gain from that? No different. Ghosts fighting ghosts, is it? Besides, we're simply reaping the rewards of the dead. So pitiful they are. Still clinging. Nothing here has much consequence. So why not get the mana? There are some very frightening servants that we'll have to deal with. Ones that even I don't think I can handle. So what chance do you have? Or do you believe that your ally, whoever they may be, is capable of taking out Malik Jatar? I don't know what a Malik Jatar is, but I will fight it. Malik Jatar is the master. A demigod. Are you saying you'd fight a demigod? I told you I was ready to fight and die if need be. It's such a shame you're so beautiful. But I can't say the same about your personality, which is twisted. Even a rose has more class than you. You sure love your flowers, don't you? Or shall I say your women? I bet someone like you had a very large harem of sorts. Each one of them deserving just as much love as the other. Perhaps I'd be convinced to join. Nothing. You understand nothing. You understand nothing at all. You're a witch is all. Did I strike a nerve? You do have a harem. That's only to fill your heart with the one you couldn't achieve. Oh, poor baby. And now you're going to die here. Looks like you wasted that second chance at life. I'm not going to waste mine. She takes a battle stance. Come at me with everything you have, Hiroko Moto. A man so pitiful. That he couldn't even fight a single mage on his own. Then come at me, nameless caster wench. Someone so pitiful. They still cling to their stupid and pitiful ideologies of forging a new world. Death. Initiative.
Woo, they don't know I'm here, right? Right?
You're still included in the initiative.
I know. But it's gonna be a surprise if I join. It's gonna be like, what? There's someone else in the initiative, right? The thing that we always get done to us? Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, they won't know we're in the initiative, correct?
Cool. I get a modifier to that. That's a +2, so I get 21.
I don't know why, but that the caster's really good at digging up dirt.
Probably mind reading or something.
Oh, probably the case, but if it's mind reading, then she knows it's a 2v1.
Yeah. Which she talked about allies, so I guess she might know.
She knows Moto has allies. She might not know who they are.
Yeah. Well, she could be talking about someone who isn't us.
Which might mean that the executioner and their masters operating on their own.
Yeah. Maybe the
also
executioner couldn't be controlled.
Maybe the executioner couldn't be controlled.
Which
Not
is why he
controlled.
would go to the creator of the Grail to be like, hey, what the heck, I want my refund back.
Independent action.
Independent action.
You may be the berserker, but she's still an archer.
Yeah. I really love the setup right now because on my screen, like, everyone who's like hiding is like halfway off the screen right now.
This initiative is frightening.
How many people? Oh, goddamn, 25?
No, just like how high the actual values are. Like no one rolled bad.
Yeah, no one rolled bad. She's probably feeling so fucking good about her 18. Nerd.
Moto, with his sword drawn, immediately takes to the front lines, bull rushing towards Caster. As he stabs forward, he manages to land 2 strikes. 1 slash. 1 slash. It doesn't seem to deal a whole lot of damage, though. Really? You thought such a nail clipper could hurt me?
Come on, Dee Dee, oh wait, it wasn't your turn yet, that makes sense. But you've been doing things in the background this entire time, right? Right? Okay, I wasn't, but like, you know. You're better than me!
Honor.
Horner will ready her action to Misty Step and dodge something, or get the F out of the way if there's like an AoE coming. Honor is not supposed to reveal herself, and she is just watching.
Do remember that if you ready a reaction, or if you ready Misty Step or a dodge, it will happen after the thing that happens.
Yeah, which is unfortunate.
So if you do get AoE'd, you'll take the AoE and then you'll be able to do the thing.
Which I probably don't want to do, so I should probably just keep my reaction for shield on the off chance. I can do perception still, right?
You can do a perception, yes.
Or investigation, look for any illusions.
Yeah.
I'll do an investigation to look for any illusions. Might as well. Should have probably done that before combat, but meh, oh well. 26. Anyone hidden? Anyone, yeah.
Yes, there is an illusion.
Where's the illusion? Is it
Other
Dee
side
Dee's?
of the street. There's an illusion on the other side of the street. Likely someone watching.
Cool.
Appearing behind Caster. We don't really have our finished business completed yet, do we? Annabelle?
Oh right, they know each other! Holy fuck, I forgot about that.
Dee Dee waving her magic wand, Hiroko Moto becomes enveloped in a wafting wind of strength. The little divine construct from that heathen is gone. I've disposed of a retainer once from your precious king. I can do so again. Dee Dee simply smiles. As her bonus action, she turns sideways and appears behind Hiroko Moto. What a fitting bouquet. The sad, angry old man and the manipulative, psychotic monster. You're not looking too young yourself. Wilting, are we?
Damn. Also, she tried to insult Dee Dee, but she just spoke fact.
Folk fact, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's great when you know what you are.
Well then, you're going to make things considerably more difficult. With the ability to counterspell all my dear magic, aren't you? Well, as she plants her staff in the ground, a 60-foot cone starting at Hiroko Moto going backwards erupts into light. Dee Dee tries to counterspell, but it completely fails.
The gack. Wait, I assume... Wait, is that towards the illusion?
No. It hits a building, which completely sears up the side of it.
Damn.
Oh, dearie me. It looks like you have a problem with authority. It's called worshipping a god that matters. I'll have you know that none of your machinations of faith even stand a chance at touching mine, even if you are essentially a pathetic angel. You've lost me with this conversation. And honestly, you've started to bore me with it. So why don't I show you what allyship brings? As he plants his foot into the ground, he goes in for an overhand attack. A heavy attack before they were even created.
The fuck,
Combining-
really?
Combining both of his attacks into one. It doesn't say that, but it is. He smashes down, actually putting a pretty big impact into Castor. So you held your concentration. It looks like my god has a decent amount more power. At least when it comes to things that will last.
Singer.
But of course, Dee Dee simply smiles. There might just be more to it than that. Honor?
I am going to roll a stealth check. And get
I know what
wait,
you did.
am I on the roof? Where am I?
You are in an alleyway.
Okay, so, like, I can still see
You're-
them and stuff.
Yeah, you're ground level.
Hmm?
You're ground level.
I don't like that at all. Do I feel like I'm in danger?
If she keeps spamming that ability, you could potentially be in danger, assuming who she targets.
I am going to stealth check, hopefully towards the illusion, away from any sorts of danger, and I want to see what's the. I assume I don't see what's on the other side of it.
It's going to take a couple turns to even get close.
Starting to move is better than nothing. At bare minimum, I want to use this turn. 19. Oh.
Luckily, they're combating.
I know. And honestly, I don't think that whoever's watching is going to be as proactive as me.
I think you're right. You start creeping. It doesn't look like anyone's picked up on you. What you are going to have to do is eventually cross the street. That'll be next turn, which is going to be a little hair-raising, but you're confident you can pull it off.
How far away is across the street, out of curiosity?
It's a full-on 60-foot dash.
So I could theoretically Misty Step, although that would put me in danger.
At this point, even the carpet of flying is a little
What?
off kilter because people will see the carpet.
I don't have my carpet, it got destroyed, remember?
I mean, like, if you were capable of using it, it wouldn't work.
Hmm?
If you were capable of using it, it wouldn't work.
Yeah. So what I could do is walk part of the way, Misty Step behind the thing, see what it is, but that would be getting into my own combat, which isn't that great.
You're hidden in turn order right now, but they're hidden in turn order too.
Hmm?
You're hidden in turn order, but so are they.
Exactly.
It's
and
60
they're-
feet to get across the street, but it's not 60 feet to the distance of the illusion.
Yeah, and I assume that this person is Catgrat,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. It could be more people.
I would assume that as well. Because it is very important to bring up That stealth check is actually a 13.
My stealth check is a 13,
You currently technically have disadvantage.
but I thought I had advantage because of
Which means that somebody has the capacity to see invisibility.
Oh my god, someone cast see invisibility?
Maybe see invisibility, or maybe some other ability. Someone has the ability to see invisibility.
Does Honger know this?
No,
Damn.
that's just something that I noticed. Oh, yeah, because
Why?
you get
I rolled twice though.
you
Shouldn't I
get.
have a 17? God damn, server.
I thought you only rolled once because disadvantage from. I thought I only wrote down the 17 plus 2 because you have disadvantage from your armor and then advantage from being stealth.
No, I rolled twice. I rolled a 17 and a 19.
My apologies. I only saw the one roll.
I forgot that. I'm wearing my armor?
Yeah, that was the point of working out, was it not?
I just, yeah, for future games, but it does, cool, I'm wearing my armor. Awesome. I feel a lot safer now. I didn't think I'd be going into the concert with my armor on.
No. You were originally planning to go for the execution afterwards.
Yeah, it works.
It's a little unfortunate because you still should have the 17, but I didn't see.
Yeah. R.I.P.
That is my bad.
I could have lived. I could have lived.
I killed you.
Mm-hmm.
I bet that was a pretty high level spell slot. Why don't you? As Dee Dee twirls her wand, her hair almost forms the backlight towards the moon, which of course doesn't actually part through the clouds, but looks like it does. As the caster becomes affected by having to repeat the exact same thing she does.
It finally worked.
Dee Dee
Get Hirokomoto out of the AoE zone.
Dee Dee twists out of the way, and with a tap of her wand, Hirokomoto follows.
The
Oh,
building falls on her.
it looks like that strange piece of land is going to be very much destroyed when you're done with it. No matter, I have many spells to spare. She sighs and then dumps another high level spell slot into doing the same thing to affect nobody. The ground's
man.
looking almost reduced to rubble. Yes, and while you're busy wasting your resources, Hirokomoto comes in, swinging down. He's really kind of going full. I'd say 2 attacks is better than 1 with the effect of 2 in most case scenarios, but I mean, good on whatever, Moto. You do you. Getting another slash down. Gaster doesn't appear to be bloodied, but is definitely being hurt. This isn't going as fast as I like it. I have too much health for you. Too much stamina. You really must be getting old. Someone's forgot to water you. I'll be able to do that. I meant it more as an insult. I didn't. Onra.
Alright, Dee's actually up. Oh, golly. So,
I love how it looks like they're riding their tokens.
I feel like Dee Dee's plan is probably to collapse a building onto her. Because the building seems like it needs one more big hit and it would probably topple over, right?
It's gonna hit more than just her. It's not gonna hit you, but that's gonna be pretty damn destructive if that happens.
It would hit me at this point, essentially, right?
No, not at all. If you continue your path towards the secret illusion person, it will. Theoretically, if you do burn Misty Step, the secret illusion person's not really in the way. The secret illusion person's not in the way of the building collapsing, if it collapses. But if you travel with just a movement speed, you will be.
Oh, is there? I mean, there's probably not a lot of people around. There's a building right next to her, right? The illusion person. How tall is that building?
73 feet. Probably 73 feet.
Damn it, I can't Misty Step it up there.
No, these buildings aren't necessarily small. These buildings aren't really that small.
Cool.
Hence
cool.
why climbing to the roof wasn't really a terribly good option.
Yeah, and that would be way too high up to do anything.
No.
I think I might simply cross a street using my action for going stealth, because, like, the street has people on it, right?
Not anymore, it doesn't. Not anymore, it doesn't.
Oh, it's been cleared up somehow?
If you go down the street quite a couple blocks back towards the to the showing, there's people, but this area is surprisingly missing of the people.
Cool.
My guess is that Dee Dee used mass suggestion and just cleared them. I'm assuming that was her setup.
Yeah.
As much as Dee Dee's a horrible person,
Kiku's not on this side of the building. I'm on, right?
Kiku is not really close at all. Kiku would have to come out of the building, then he would have to take probably 2 turns worth of movement because cunning action. Just to be able to see you.
Okay, I don't really want to use my emergency evac. If anything, no matter who it is, even if it's not a huge foe, it's going to be very... What's the range on... Silent image is 60 feet. So, what my plan might be is to find a proper place to hide over there. I will probably lose sightline of the Hiroko Moto Combat, maybe. But the idea is find a proper place to hide, so when I stop being invisible, I will not be seen. And my idea is to try and flesh the opponent out with silent image. Of course, golly.
You still have to be able to see the point where you're going to put a silent image. Getting to a point.
It is a 15-foot cube, so all I have to do is make sure that the 5-point one is outside of the zone of influence, and then just put the rest of the cube towards a place I can't see, right?
But you still have to be able to see that, and you can't see that if you're going to be covered when your invisibility drops.
Okay, so then I just have to do the entrance of the alleyway where the illusion is, and then create a creature. Right?
Yeah, just outside the illusion.
Oh, I
Because
love it.
you'll be on the same side of the street. You'll use that. You'll have like 5 feet of movement where you're no, because it's a 60-foot dash across.
No, I don't need
So
to go across at all. It's 60 feet. The roadway is 60 feet. So all I have to do is like turn around the corner, be out of sight line of the others, of everyone there, of in the
the
combat.
road's 60 feet. They're not 60 feet.
Oh, isn't the alleyway? Oh, okay.
The alleyway is not the direct one across from you. If you were to cross the road, you would take 60 feet to get across the road. But they themselves are not directly in front of you.
Okay. So like,
So they're like 60 feet, and then you would have to travel, give or take, 60 feet north. So left.
okay, so it's like a far distance away.
Considerably, but like also not really. Because if you use the power of
So if I travel north 30 feet without crossing the road and then cast Silent Image, could I get to the mouth of the alleyway? Or like, could I cast Silent Image at the mouth of the alleyway?
I'm trying to make this work for you.
If it isn't this turn, I just pretty much wanted to be like 60 feet away without crossing the road as soon as yeah.
Because realistically, what you have to do at the very least, you'll need to move 30 feet down the road to the left, so closer to the building, and then you can. No, yeah, you can pull that off. You won't be in cover though.
Cool,
If you
I'll
want to
be
be
covered, but
if you want to be in cover, you're gonna have to move 60 feet and then pull it off the turn after.
Dee Dee is unable to. Like, would the crew moving 30 feet? Would the rest of them see me?
All of them have the ability to.
Cool. So I think
You would
it's more
essentially be
worthwhile
putting
to spend
yourself.
the turn moving 30 feet and then doing the illusion next turn.
I mean, moving 60 feet.
If I move 60 feet, will my stealth break? Won't I? Don't I need to use my action to stealth again?
You will, yeah. 30 feet stealth, set it up.
30 feet
And
stealth,
you're
and then
fine.
next turn I'll probably do 30 feet illusion. Well, no, I need to do another 30 feet stealth, but yeah. No, I don't need stealth because they won't be able to see me.
You
The
won't be
stealth
able
is
to
so I don't make any noises while moving.
I'd be less worried about a servant seeing you, more worried about the master seeing you.
Both, but
But
once I
you,
cast minor illusion, the master won't be able to see me if they're behind the illusion.
so you want to move 60? You want to move 60 without a stealth?
I'm gonna move 30 without stealth or with stealth. I assume I have to re-roll.
You are moving from one location to the next, so yes.
18.
Honor manages to dip between a couple mailboxes and finishes her jaunt right behind a lamppost, which seems to be flickering a little bit thanks to the supernatural occurrence which is happening. Electricity is
God, I don't
weird.
like how the light might be participating within my invisibility. Ugh. Alrighty, that was my turn. Cool. That was a longer turn than all the people in combat.
Yeah, but all the people in combat aren't as at high a risk of dying.
Yeah. I just imagine they're just waiting there, being like, "What's taking so long for the game to buffer?"
With a little bit of magic, I'm going to make your equipment. He taps the side of Caster. As all equipment on Caster just turns to water.
Fucking dumb. Ow.
Now, without your holy symbol, your precious little god won't be able to hit you. Oh, and you look rather a little cut up. All equipment does include holy symbols, weapons, clothing. To say the
I
least, the
love it. Thank you. She might have. God damn! Like, not the fact that she's naked, but like that's just like that's a cautious thing. That's a yeah. You might have a holy symbol hidden in your clothes still. That is so fucking goddamn Dee Dee. This is why you're cool.
How annoying. Hmm. You know, I will take that back. You don't look as old as I was giving you credit for.
That's so cool. Oh my god, that's so creepy.
Yes, well, unlike some people, I actually care about my appearance. Do a training regime. Of course, I do a training regime. I am an arbiter of faith. It's important for us to keep up our bodies as well as our mind and our soul. Then where'd you get the cuts from? From you, dumbass. Right. Speaking of which, I'm tired of your prattle. She moves up, taking attack opportunity from Moto, in which actually misses. As she thrusts her fist forward. Please die. Honra can feel the magic in the air stagnate for a moment. As Dee Dee's form entirely turns to ice and explodes.
That's a fake Dee Dee though, right? That's a fake Dee Dee.
Real Dee Dee died, she'd turn into a half homunculus pile of metal scraps because that's a
Yeah.
simulacrum.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. Yeah, no worry.
And this is why, Hiroko Moto, you don't use your trump card off the bat. I'm not so foolish to fall for your tricks, little one. However, that one was still concentrating on your little defensive spell. As she activates Flurry of Blows and takes 2 punches towards Moto. One to the throat, stunning him. One to the gut. Little bug, if you don't move quickly, your poor little rider's going to die. Hiroko is stunned. Honra.
You know, I was really expecting it to like break out of you know, that. I was really expecting him to power a friendship moment. Oh golly. Okay, so this is a dangerous situation. If I do guess right on the money, and it is their ally, and if they do actually rush towards their ally, even if I go to that hiding spot, there's a chance I'll be seen, right?
You still have a chance. Even if you can move to hide, you can still potentially be seen.
But I would need to essentially do another stealth check to limit the chances of being seen by Catgrat if she runs, or not Catgrat, but her servant. I forget what Dee called her.
Doesn't matter. She's caster. Caster doesn't have a real name.
Was that her instant death ability or no?
No, she just casted Dispel Magic.
Cool. I think I still.
There's one
No,
thing that I
there's.
can say about this lady is she has a very high wisdom.
Yeah.
She's saving her instant death ability for Dee Dee. Dee Dee tried to bait it, but she used Dispel Magic instead. She also started to pull out the fact that she is a monk with Stunning Strike. She's starting to
Meaning
CC.
she would absolutely be able to bonus action Step of the Wind to the one area.
She can fundamentally get to any point in this map as a current.
Yeah, including me.
If Honora moves, if caster can close in on Honora instantly. And one of the hardest and worst parts about this is, if her goal is to get rid of Dee Dee, Moto isn't the way to do it. I don't think she notices Honora yet. Else, she would have targeted Honora.
Yeah, and the problem is, I could take some strain off of them, but I would be potentially revealing myself, and that's dangerous. Dee Dee still has a turn.
Yeah.
Where,
This has become dicey for Dee Dee now, though. Because Dee Dee's at limited power. So, if
I think I
just from my
will end
knowledge
up
of what's
having to
happening
use
here,
my Misty Step.
yes, I think you
I
will.
think the plan is move 30 feet, cast Silent Image, then Misty Step further away, hopefully breaking line of sight of the servant no matter where she goes.
Breaking line of sight's going to be hard. What I would do is, that's kind of what you have to do that. There's not really an option not to do that. Because you can't cast Silent Image really from earlier. What you could do is you could Misty Step to an alleyway, but you wouldn't be able to be in the alleyway. You'd have to be able to Misty Step into like a building. So it's not really.
Am I able to Misty Step into a building?
No, because you need a sight line.
I am kind of confused. Could you do the layout?
Should have probably done a map from the beginning.
Just below them. Oh my golly, okay. Oh.
5 squares is about 30 feet, okay?
Cool. A square is about 30 feet. Sound good.
Alleyways are obvious. Honra. There. Presumably Catgrat is here.
Cool, cool.
The combat, Kuroko Moto here. And Caster is like here.
God, okay, cool, awesome. That is freaking horrifying. Alrighty.
Meaning,
I didn't realize I was so close. Okay.
so what I was referring to is you can realistically get here.
Are there any cars or anything
Cast-
on, like, parked cars or anything? No
No,
garbage bins
No.
or anything else on there?
there is, but it's not full cover. So you can move 30 feet past Silent Image, this is a 10-foot gap, and then Misty Step, like really here anywhere-ish. But you're not in cover, and theoretically, while the numbers don't add up really well, that is movement, bonus action, full action, if they don't have range.
Yeah, no matter how I...
You'll still
Position it.
technically you'll still be visible. There's no way of fully hiding yourself. Even if you go bling, what you needed to do is go like 15 feet and then magically be able to cast further. Which
Is there any reflective surfaces that I can see into an alleyway?
puddles, there's the metal pieces, there is garbage bins and stuff.
Can I see just barely as a reflective surface there?
Not passively. Not passively.
And I'm using all my action economy. Damn it.
I mean, if you are a psychopath, you could try and run behind Caster. Try and run behind. Where's Alt option? You try and run behind Caster. Cast the illusion. And then
That's still being seen.
that's still being seen and heard. No, there's not really.
Oh my goodness. I have the, I think I have an idea.
None of these buildings have windows, so you can't just look into the building through a window and just teleport in.
Where's my familiar at?
On you.
On me? How far can it fly again? It could fly 60 feet, right?
The bare minimum, I imagine. But you need
And
to
it's-
use your action to be able to see through it.
Okay, what sort of self... Oh, damn, mind illusion in itself.
This
Touch
is
ability.
really real dicey. Oh, and to make things worse, I think you will actually have to get out of sightline. Because I have zero question she's going to use perception next turn to find Dee Dee.
Oh, yeah.
Put more pressure on this one moment. I mean, you
Or-
could theoretically
Oh, that
fly your familiar over here run yourself over wherever,
Yeah.
somewhere out here, 30 feet. Then, no, because you still have to see it. No,
Yeah, I'd
because
have
you
to still
still
see through
can
my
see it.
familiar.
No, because this alleyway, you can still see through the alleyway. It's just a projected image. So, meaning you could Misty Step into the alleyway.
I can?
This alleyway, the Catgrat alleyway.
Damn, yeah, okay, that's good to know, that's good to know. It's kind of risky, but I don't think they're going to be moving past Catgrat. So if I go 30 feet Misty Step, or, yeah, 30 feet Misty Step, I theoretically should be Misty Stepping at the same time. Go behind Catgrat 30 feet, theoretically, because server Misty Step is 30 feet. Then action...
What do you mean? Server Misty Step 60 feet.
Hmm?
Server Misty Step 60 feet.
Yeah, 60 feet. Yeah, did it not say that? Alrighty. Oh, I am going to do the risky...
You don't have an action, though.
Yeah, I
There
do.
is no
Bonus
action
action.
there.
Hmm?
Because if you run 30 feet, Misty stepping into the alleyway is only putting you at the front of it.
Oh, it's only putting me at the front of it.
Yeah. So you have to run 60 feet and then Misty step as far as you can into the alley. Which is going to be dicey, but if they don't notice you, which they will, you're essentially going to have to deal with Catgrat if you do that.
And there's
You
no,
won't
like,
have to
side
deal with...
alleyway climbing stairs, right?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Like, you know how there's, like, fire escapes and stuff?
There is a fire escape in Catgrat's alleyway.
Cool.
It's not been brought down, so it's still up.
That's
Oh,
even.
you literally just teleport onto the fire escape. When she looks for you, she won't look up because everyone's a dumbass, and then you're fine.
Yeah, exactly. Unless she's on the fire escape right now.
Unless she is currently, yeah.
And that's out of the line of sight, and yeah. Cool! My turn takes so much longer, I love it! And that's still using my action to dash, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's still using the action dash.
And I'd rather take an attack from Catgrat than, you know.
Or servant.
Alright, Assassin's Creed, let's go! I just have to hope that my stealth from before is gonna let me, you know, not be loud when I land on the fire escape, which is probably gonna be loud.
Plan. Dash. Boat action dash. Grab fire escape. Pray. Got it.
Yep.
As Honra takes off running, it's very clear that Caster does seem to notice her.
That's fine, I'm gonna suddenly disappear. Shit.
You can
no,
see
she
the
has
looking.
to see. Hmm?
You can see the look in Caster's eye.
Is she gonna counterspell?
She can perceive.
So she can
Catgrat.
counterspell then.
If Catgrat has counterspell, she can counterspell.
I don't know if she does, do I?
No clue.
Okay. But I have to pray, yeah?
We've committed to it.
I've committed to
At
it,
this
yep.
point, the movement action's already happened.
Alrighty.
This is a commit, don't quit moment.
Make me disappear. Bonus action, Misty Step. Oh.
as Catgrat reaches out her hand. All ever so behind the scenes, Honra can see her, now on the fire escape. Make me an athletics. Okay.
I was just doing some exercise. Flat D20 is +2 is 5. I don't have anything else. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well.
Honra does manage to hit the ground, not able to catch onto the fire escape, but still knocking it so it rattles.
So
As
the
Honra
worst
hits
thing
the
that could be for
ground,
me.
Takes 3 damage. A small drop, not very big.
Is she on the fire escape, Catgrat?
No. She is right beside her illusion, like literally there. But without question, she knows. She knows you're there.
Yep. I wave.
Catgrat looks considerably different. I would have expected an academic teacher to be wearing such priestly garments. But then again, we know why. By her belt is a tome of some sorts and a dagger. It doesn't look like she's here for pleasantries.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in the combative area, sending your master as a decoy, that's not very nice.
Yeah, that's what happened. Go after your master. Yeah, go after me.
Makes me wonder if the little boy is even still involved. No matter. You're not as strong as last I remember. Where are you hiding, little one? I want to crush you under my foot like I did the brown-haired girl. What's her name? I never learned it. I didn't get the chance to batter it in front of your high priestess. To think what a normal ranking archbishop could do. And the high priestess wasn't even able to stop me. You should see our exalts. You will see our exalts, but in return. Oh. Well, I guess you won't. You won't be here to see them. Little one. Appearing in the center street, some dude with a crossbow. It's the car driver. It's the truck driver.
Oh my gosh, it's a truck driver? Oh my god. Wait. He's been. Oh my goodness.
He's been an ally of ours the entire time.
Oh my god. I thought he was just a hired hand. Okay.
He takes a shot, and the arrow is just graciously caught by Catgrat.
Deflect missiles.
Really? It's thrown back with such fervor. The truck driver just falls immediately. Unconscious.
Right, I should have probably actually made Hiroko Moto attack. I forgot I could actually do things like that.
He's stunned.
Hmm?
Or stunned at the end of his turn. So, yeah, no, he could have. As
And
Dee Dee Glides back into the combat. Right behind Caster. My master wasn't the bait for your reaction. It was Robin. As Dee Dee casts Power Word Kill.
Fucking.
Caster standing there for a moment. Her heart stopped beating as her chest ruptures in blood. You thought you were so smart, did you? Felt so clever about that one. Shouldn't you know? Those who dabble with death are immune to it. Grat punches with flurry of blows. One Dee Dee, one Moto. Stunning strike.
Damn.
Both of them stunned. Master, I could use a little bit of aid. Although, you could say the same about these two wretches. As she reaches her hand up and plunges it into the ground, the cement forms a wave of destructive energy, as both Moto and Dee Dee take significant damage.
Damn.
Stunned.
Catgrat sees Honra holding a rapier, right? I was practicing earlier.
You had to hold on to the thing, so you're currently not equipped with a weapon.
Never mind then, okay.
Lesson 1. Command spells. By order of my command spell, Caster, recover your health. As she draws dagger and book and advances towards Honra. This chick don't actually have magic, do she?
Nah.
Honra. You have Catgrat in front of you. She doesn't do anything, really, other than heal her servant to full.
Do I want to do that too? Can I do that? Should I do that? Is that really Dee Dee? Is Dee Dee in trouble?
That one, I have zero doubt, is actually Dee Dee.
Okay, so she might need the full heal as well, is it? Nah, but we don't... I don't have any way of reviving her.
She's stunned on her turn, and then it's going to be Caster again. Who's going to try and probably stun lock them.
Hmm?
If I was Caster right now, I'd stun lock them. It's banking on a con save or whatever, but I'd stun lock them if I was Caster. Keep hitting them with a heavy spell. Or what I would actually probably do is I'd hit them with a heavy spell, and when one of them dies, I'd punch the other one. Stunning strike until I'm out of key. That's what I would do. We're banking on one of them to be able to not fail, which a monk can hold for a little bit. I don't think she's a max level monk at all. She's probably got another turn of this. I don't know if Dee Dee and Moto can survive it. It might be a really kind of sucky use of a command spell, but it's insurance.
That, or I could try and fool her with my illusion, essentially.
There is also the aspect of you kind of need to hold your own for a hot second against her. Kakarot may not have magic, but she's still a monster. I'd like to be able to shoot her. but
Technically, I am within punching range for
you are in melee, yes.
But what about like if I move back 30 feet, would the servant be able to get to me?
If you were to somehow be able, if you were to provoke an attack of opportunity, move back 30 feet, no, theoretically the servant couldn't get to you.
Because Catgrat can't see me currently, theoretically, right?
Kakarot can 100% see you. Kakarot is currently in melee range of you.
Oh, sorry, the illusion there. What's the servant's name? What did DD call her?
Anne. Anne should not be able to see you.
So, here's my idea. Oh, fuck. Okay, this could go really bad, but it could also work out perfectly. They're within 60 feet of me, right?
Kakarot or Caster?
N.
No, you would have to move to make them within that range.
Okay, never mind, then that doesn't work. I think I'm forced to use a command spell here, which I have 2 left, right? So that means I have 1 more. Fuck.
This isn't a horrible thing, because then that means that if the Executioner comes out of nowhere, then DD's not entirely screwed. Right at the moment, I don't think it's a terrible decision.
By my command spell, I order... There was a line. Okay, yeah, by my command spell, I order you, my servant, to heal. And I assume that includes status effects, right?
It is the servant's expense. Technically, it recovers hit dice.
Shit, so it doesn't even
Servant
fix
recovers.
the stun?
It doesn't, but it keeps her alive. Edie and Moto are essentially lesser than servants at the moment. Caster has to be running out of spell slots. She has to be, and if she isn't, it's keeping him alive for potentially 2 turns.
Alrighty, let's keep her alive. And towards, oh wait, Moto's not within Inspiring Word range, so I can't do that. So then I will... Right, I probably have to worry about actual having my spell casting focus up, don't I?
Which you do, you're fine.
What?
You have your spellcasting focus in an empty hand.
Yeah, but I have to keep it that way. I can't hold a shield and then, yeah. I will... Bonus action, probably equipped my rapier at this point, I feel like, is the most important thing. I could have a shield, but I need to at least pose a pretend threat against Catgrat.
Left?
Hmm?
Only 1 left, hey?
It would appear so. I hope you're having a good time. It would be quite unfortunate if you went through all of this and weren't enjoying yourself.
I'm finally free.
Oh, that's adorable. None of us are free.
Speak for yourself. I can guarantee you won't be here in a little bit. Certainly. Stunned. Boring me with all these puppets.
Did that stun DD get healed?
Very much so.
What?
No, that's the real Dee Dee. That is the real Dee Dee. She doesn't believe it is.
I love it. DD's the best. She's the best.
Appreciate if you died a little quicker, though. Let's test the water, shall we? She goes in. That has to be her last flurry stunning strike combo. Blah, blah. Dee Dee is stunned. Moto is not.
Let's go, Moto!
Oh, old man, you managed to last longer than I thought you could. As her finger drips in divine darkness, she plunges and inflicts wounds towards Hiroko Moto.
Miss, 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 miss. Don't die here, Moto.
Mage Slayer.
Oh.
Why didn't you use that? As she gets stabbed through the gut, Moto, inflicted with a heavy, egregious wound, manages to come back at just one. Seems that Moto had a relentless endurance of sorts. Fitting that I chose an orc for him, funny enough.
I feel like he knew. God, I love it.
Didn't. I had no idea. The blade tapers down. I was waiting for an opportunity. You said so yourself. Don't blow your trump cards all at once. And lucky for me, my trump card doesn't leave me at a vulnerability like yours. You have the power to initiate instant death. A witch who claims to be the embodiment of death. You would kill so many. You're a warlord. Death is death. You send people to their death all the time. What? You convinced them it was right. We're doing the same thing. No. I fought with honor. Fought with corruption. I did it to save my family. You did it to seize power. You didn't do it for your family. You lusted after a woman who rejected you. And then you betrayed your best friend. You're right. I was wrong. But I don't regret it. Because in my heart, I was right. You don't have a heart. The only thing left is a cold, desolate husk. You smile and it feels empty, You laugh. But you're sad. I'll show you that no matter how hard one tries, if you don't have your heart into it, it doesn't matter. I call on you, spirits of the past, ancient evil in which led me astray. This is my trump card. Maiden Voyage. He makes an attack roll. He barely even seems to cut Caster. Almost missing entirely. Maiden what now? Really? That was it? What did that even do? Answer me, bumbling oaf. What did you do to me?
She's feeling things, isn't she? Oh.
With dagger in hand, ends up going for the plunging attack towards Honra.
Does it look like it's gonna hit?
It does look like it's going to hit.
I feel like she probably can kill mages, so I'm scared to use shield. She absolutely has a Mage Slayer, doesn't she?
She has to.
What?
She has to, but at this point, even if she does, she's going to be open and can't use a reaction anyways if she stabs. That's 2 attacks, but
Yeah, I'll use shield.
he does have Mage Slayer and does take another attack, but ends up missing both of them as the dagger bounds into the shield.
I imagine it's just a bodyguard too. Purple mist swirls, and it's just like somebody who holds up their hand and stops the blade from getting to me.
And with that, I'm going to have to two-parter this. With that, we're going to have to two-parter this.
No! Ah, why? I know it's like 12:30. We need to start earlier, fudge.
You need to start earlier.
Oh. Cool, awesome. Well, this is painful.
Figure out next time if we are able to actually overcome the challenge. What Hiroko
I had my
Moto
plan. I
did.
knew exactly what I was going to do. I was going to walk to the 60-foot
Write it.
within Moto.
Write it down. Don't forget it. Write it
Okay,
down.
I won't. I won't. I'll write it down. I really gotta
Next
make
time.
a Google Docs for all the stories that she has.
We're not going to lose this. I have no ability to help, but we're not going to lose this. Thank you for stopping by, everyone. Goodbye. Hello. Have fun.
Alright,
Happy Saturday.
alright, thanks
Peace,
for
peace.
watching. Bye, bye.